गोपी जनमाधव गिरिवरधारी जय गोपी जनमाधव गिरिवरधारी यशोदानन्दन भज जननन्दन यशोदानन्दन भज जननन्दन जमुना तीरा बनचारी यमुना तीरा बनचारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि भक्तवृंद Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Jaya Gauranitai, 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 Jaya Gauranitai. Jaya Krishna Balaram, Krishna Balaram, Krishna Balaram, Jaya Vrindavanadham. Lalita Vishakha Jaya Radhe Shyam, Lalita Vishakha Jaya Radhe Shyam. Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Gaura Hari Bol. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Srila Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Gurudev, 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 Srila Gurudev. नित्य प्रविष्ट जयं विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिवजक ज्येष्ठतर शत श्री श्रीमद एसी भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी जगतगुरु श्रील प्रभुपाद की अनंत कोटि वैष्णव भक्त वृंद की नामाचार्य श्री हरिदास ठाकुर की जय श्री रूप सनातन भट्ट रघुनाथ श्री जीव गोपाल भट्टदास रघुनाथ सर्वगोस्वामी प्रभुगण की प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्री भासादि गौर भक्त वृंद की जय श्री श्री वृंदावन मथुरा धाम की जय श्री श्री नवद्वीप मायापुर धाम की जय श्री श्री पुरुषोत्तम क्षेत्र जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की जय श्री श्री जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा महारानी की जय श्री श्री द्वारका धाम की जय श्री श्री अयोध्या धाम की जय जय श्री श्री बद्रिका धाम की जय जय श्री श्री कृष्ण भक्ति पदायिनी वृंदा देवी तुलसी महारानी की जय जय श्री श्री गंगा मैया जमुना मैया की जय जय जगतगुरु श्री प्रभुपाद ट्रांसडेंटल बुक डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन की जय जय श्री श्री जोग धर्म हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय जय श्री श्री हरे कृष्ण महामंत्र की जय उपस्थित समस्त भक्त वृंद की जय निताय गौर सीतानाथ प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल ऑल गोइज टू असेंबल डिवोटीज हरे कृष्ण ऑल गोइज टू असेंबल डिवोटीज हरे कृष्ण ऑल गोइज टू असेंबल डिवोटीज हरे कृष्ण ऑल गोइज टू श्री गौरांग श्रील प्रभुपाद की ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत् नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवतीरुत्तम श्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्ठिकी Hare Krishna. So first of all, I am welcoming all the Vaishnavas and Vaishnavis who are present in the afternoon session of English Srimad Bhagavad Gita class. So first of all, I am seeking the blessings and the mercy of all the devotees who are here, so that I can tell something about today's assigned verse by which I can purify myself, and also it will be for the pleasure of our divine lords Gaur-Nitai Krishna Radha Shyam Sundar, and for the pleasure of Srila Prabhupada, our spiritual masters, and all the Vaishnavacharyas. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. So today we are going to discuss the 11th chapter of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. The end title is The Universal Form. Okay. So in that I was asked to speak on the verse number 38. So first let me recite this verse. So kindly repeat this after me. Tvam ādi-devaḥ puruṣaḥ purāṇas. Tvam asya viśvasya param nidhānam. vettāsi vedyam ca param ca dhāma. tvayā tatam viśvam ananta-rūpa. tvam ādi-devaḥ puruṣaḥ purāṇas. tvam asya viśvasya param nidhānam. vettāsi vedyam ca param ca dhāma. tvayā tatam viśvam ananta-rūpa. tvam ādi-devaḥ puruṣaḥ purāṇas. tvam asya viśvasya param nidhānam. vettāsi vedyam ca param ca dhāma. tvayā tatam viśvam ananta-rūpa.
ādi-devaḥ puruṣaḥ purāṇam.
ādi-devaḥ puruṣaḥ purāṇam.
viśvasya param nidhānam.
asya viśvasya param nidhānam.
vettāsi vedam ca param ca dhāmam.
vedāsi vedam ca param ca dhāmam.
tatam viśvam ananta-rūpa.
tatam viśvam-ananta-rūpa.
ādi-devaḥ puruṣaḥ purāṇam.
ādi-devaḥ puruṣaḥ purāṇas.
viśvasya param nidhānam.
tamasya viśvasya param nidhānam.
vettāsi vedyam ca param ca dhāma.
vettāsi vedyam ca param ca dhāma.
tatam viśvam-ananta-rūpa.
tvayā tatam viśvam-ananta-rūpa.
ādi-devaḥ puruṣaḥ purāṇam.
ādi-devaḥ puruṣaḥ purāṇam.
viśvasya param nidhānam.
tamasya viśvasya param nidhānam.
vettāsi vedyam ca param ca dhāma.
vettāsi vedyam ca param ca dhāma.
tatam viśvam-ananta-rūpa.
tvayā tatam viśvam-ananta-rūpa.
ādi-devaḥ puruṣaḥ purāṇam.
ādi-devaḥ puruṣaḥ purāṇas.
viśvasya param nidhānam.
tamasya viśvasya param nidhānam.
vettāsi vedyam वेद्यां च परं च धाम
वेत्तासि वेद्यां च परं च धाम
ततं विश्वम् अनन्त-रूप
त्वया ततं विश्वमनन्त-रूप माताजी ādi-devaḥ puruṣaḥ purāṇas asya viśvasya param nidhānam vettāsi vedyam ca param ca dhāma tvayā tatam viśvam ananta-rūpa. So word meaning tvam, you, ādi-devaḥ, the original supreme God, puruṣaḥ, personality, purāṇaḥ, old, tvam, you, asya, of this, viśvasya, universe, param, transcendental, nidhānam, refuge, vettā, the knower, asya, you are, vedyam, the knowledge, the knowable, cha, and, param, transcendental, cha, and, dhāma, refuge, tvayā, by you, tatam, pervaded, viśvam, the universe, ananta-rūpa, O unlimited form. The translation and purport of this verse by His Divine Grace Abhay Charan Srila Prabhupada. Prabhupada ki. You are the original personality of Godhead, the oldest, the ultimate sanctuary of this manifested cosmic world. You are the knower of everything and you are all that is knowable. You are the supreme refuge above the material modes, O limitless form. This whole cosmic manifestation is pervaded by you. Kindly repeat. You are the original personality of Godhead, the oldest, the ultimate sanctuary of this manifested cosmic world. You are the knower of everything, and you are all that is knowable. You are the supreme refuge above the material modes. O limitless form, this whole cosmic manifestation is pervaded by you. Purport. Everything is resting on the Supreme Personality of Godhead, therefore He is the ultimate rest. Nidhānam means that everything, even the Brahman effulgence, rests on the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna. He is the knower of everything that is happening in this world, and if knowledge has any end, He is the end of all knowledge. Therefore, He is the known and the knowable. He is the object of knowledge because He is all pervading. Because He is the cause of the spiritual world, He is transcendental. He is also the chief personality in the transcendental world. Om Ajnana-timirandhasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshirunmilitam Jena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Jena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayham Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Yuta Padakam Sri Gurun Vaishnavamsa Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Sri Vishakhanvitam Sa He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpate Gopesa Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrisabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Haripriye Jaitam Sroto Pangarma Manda Matarigate Matsarvasya Padam Bhajo Radha Madana Mohano Vancha Kalpatarubhyasya Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavibhyo Namo Namaha Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gauratasi Namaha Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Mukam Karati Vachalam Pangam Langhayate Girim Jatkapatamah Bande Sri Guru Dinatarinam Sri Paramananda Madhavam Sri Chaitanya Iswaram. Hare Krishna. So this is a very philosophically little not difficult. We have to, there are so many things in this one verse, if you can see, as it is told by Arjuna, sorry, tvam idam deva puruṣaḥ purāṇas, tvam asya viśvasya param nidhānam, vettāsi vedyam cha param cha dhāma, tvayā tatam viśvam ananta-rūpa. So here, this is actually a prayer by Arjuna. This section from 35 verse till 46 verses, this is here Arjuna is offering a very humble glorification of Krishna. Actually it is a prayer basically, where Arjuna initially he glorifies Krishna in certain verses, that is 35 to 38, and from 39 and 40 Arjuna actually he pays his prostrated obeisances to Krishna after knowing all these glories of Krishna. And then in the next three verses, that is 41, 42 and 43, so here there 41 to 44 actually, Arjuna apologizes. He says, oh Krishna, you are so great, you are so such a great personality, I am such a insignificant person, but out of my ignorance I have misbehaved with you, I have shared the same bed, I have eaten with you. So all these things you will hear later on, how Arjuna is very humbly, he is apologizing Krishna, please forgive me, he is asking for forgiveness. And the next section of this prayer, you will see how Arjuna will request Krishna humbly, please show your original form, this universal form which is extending everywhere throughout all the corners of the universe, all the 10 directions. I cannot see where is the beginning, where is the end. I am simply frightened. So all the descriptions, initially Krishna describes how he is going to show the universal form. Later on Sanjaya, he describes what Arjuna is seeing. And finally Arjuna describes the Kala-rūpa. You have already heard that, I am not going to repeat. So then this when Arjuna got frightened, he become very fearful. So out of astonishment, out of wonderful experiences he had, he is offering with folded hands, with faltering of voice. He is unable to, he is very fearful, he is in full anxiety. His bodies are trembling. So he is again and again praying obeisances to Lord Krishna, this universal form. And the mood is, the rasa is astonishment. This is one of the secondary rasa. There are 7 secondary rasas, mellows. So there are 7 aspects, 7 things which has been described in this verse. As you can see on the board, you can see tvam ādi-devaḥ. The first word is ādi-devaḥ. So Arjuna is addressing Krishna. You are the origin of all devas. Devas means demigods. Then he says puruṣaḥ purāṇas. That is purāṇa puruṣaḥ. You are not an impersonal Brahman, something like that, which I can see the glaring eye. Actually, Arjuna could not see properly because the Brahman effulgence. But finally he is saying, but again Krishna, by his causeless mercy and is the divya drushti, Arjuna could see the different aspects. So many heads, so many bellies, so many hands, the kala-rūpa. So then he is saying, you are purāṇa puruṣaḥ. You are the original. Purāṇa means it is your very oldest, very old. Puruṣaḥ means you are a person. You are not a, our acharyas, they say this Pura means they call village. Say Pura, there are 8 Puris, like Jagannath Puris, there are Dwarka Puris, there are Avanti Puris, there are Mathura Puris, there are different places which are dhāma, which are Lord's abode. That is another aspect. But here it is said that it means the body, the embodiment of Krishna, it is called Pur. So anyway, the next is tvam asya viśvasya param nidhānam. So viśvasya param, the whole entire universe. Param nidhānam. Nidhānam means it is a refuge. It is a resting place. So everything is resting in you. Nothing is beyond you. That Arjuna can see. Then vettāsi. You are the only knowable. Vetā means knowing. And then vedyam. You are the only knowable person, you are the only knowable thing, or you are the end of all knowledge. So then he is telling param dhāma. Param cha dhāma. Param dhāma means here it is shelter. It is, Prabhupada translates, it is refuge. So param means transcendental. It is beyond the 3 modes of material nature, and it is the param also means it is the shrestha, it is the topmost, your dham. And then tvayā tatam viśvam ananta-rūpa. Why ananta-rūpa? You are extending everywhere, so you are all pervading. So basically this verse, it describes the all pervasiveness of Krishna's this Virat Vishwarupa. So in this, Prabhupada very nicely describes how the first he says everything is resting on the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So let us come one by one, or the different aspects, the 7 aspects. So in the previous chapter, in the 10th chapter, the last verse, if you remember, Krishna in the 42nd verse of the 10th chapter, there is a concluding verse, what Krishna is telling, oh Arjuna, what is the need of understanding so many of my opulences? My opulences are unlimited. Nobody can describe completely. Even I can do it myself. Got my point? So what you do is, you just understand ekam sena sthita jagat. Krishna says, just by a fraction of my splendor, I am spreading, I am occupying the entire, this, whatever you see, whatever you experience, everything is within me. Ekam sena sthita jagat. So to that answer, Arjuna, it is actually very elaborately described how here Prabhupada and Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur both, they describes what are the different super souls. There are 3 super souls. One is Mahavishnu, from which everything emanates, all the universes. He is the super soul of the entire the material creation, entire cosmic material world. And then each and every universe, Garbhodakasaya Vishnu enters. So he is the super soul of the each and every universe, and to each and every atom, each and every living being, the Kshirodakasaya Vishnu enters. So 3 Vishnus, there are 3 super souls. Very easy to understand, nothing difficult. But if you see the word ādi-devaḥ, let us come one by one. What are the different aspects he is telling? First of all, you should know why Arjuna asked to show this universal form. Arjuna is a devotee. A devotee never like to see the imaginary form. So why Arjuna asked? Anybody can say? Because there are so many impostors, there are so many atheists, there are so many Mayavadis. They are going to come in future and they are going to tell, oh, this Krishna is an imagination, is a mythology, there is nothing like Krishna. He must have, so Arjuna must have a hallucination or delusion. That's how he must have told, isn't it? So like that, there is a very interesting thing. I remember I heard from Maharaj in one of his classes. He was telling, in here in Vrindavan during Maharaj's time. I think Prabhupada Maharaj, somebody was telling. So he told one devotee was from Tamil Nadu, from Madras, those time. Now it is changed to Chennai. So some few years back, maybe 20-25 years back. So he was here and he was telling, and his guru, so-called Shiksha Guru, he was in Chennai, ISKCON Chennai. So now, so there he sent a letter. Those days mobile was very new, so he sent a SMS that time. Oh, why you are wasting your time in Vrindavan? What is there in Vrindavan? Come to Madras. You will see. I will show you the form of Krishna. Krishna has manifested as an incarnation. He called him actually. So wow. So then he wrote a letter. Whatever the discussion. So he is Kalki avatar. You don't know? There are 11 Kalki avatars. And he is the prime Kalki avatar. You know what mantra he chants? Hare Kalki, 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 Hare. So like that he told the mantra also. So this fellow, so there are so many people like this. And then I remember one time there was one so-called, Andhra Pradesh, Sai Baba is very famous, that long hair wala. So he is one of his followers. He had also very long hair. So he was a tantric basically. He came and he said, I can show you the universal form. What is there? You come to, there is a big stadium, Lal Bahadur Stadium, where the cricket match, IPL and all that is played. So he just called everybody. He knew there is going to be a rain. There was a forecast. So by the time everybody is sitting in the gallery and he tried to, so you just see, now you see, I will just disappear and you will see me in the sky with so many hands, just like Krishna. So this type of nonsense things are also there. Recently it happened, few years back, I heard. So then suddenly rain came. Oh, this is not possible. Rain means cancel. Misaro is cancel. So many stupid people are there. And also, they say Lord Chaitanya, Gauranga Mahaprabhu, they say some 6 to 7 incarnations, false incarnations. So this type of people will come. That's why Arjuna knew this. He had no doubt. So he said, you just show the universal form so that you can ask whoever says, I am God, show your universal form. Very simple. Just like our Prabhupada says, lift the Govardhan hill. Then we'll say, accept. You are the supremacy. So like that there are many instances. Then later on, just before this, you heard Nimitta-matram bhava-sabyasachi. So Arjuna could see practically all the Kauravas, everything, all the Bhishma, Drona, all their head were crushed. They are already dead. Okay, so he said, don't be worried. Just you act whatever I say and take the credit. I have already killed them. You have already won the battle. So like that, Krishna is encouraging Arjuna to fight. So later on, these words, let us analyze what is ādi-devaḥ. Adi means the beginning and Deva means the demigods. So all of us know, if you see the entire expansion, Lord Krishna expands to Balaram, he expands to the 4 Chaturbhuyas. That is Vasudeva, Sankarsana, Pradyumna, Niruddha. And then that Sankarsana, Mool Sankarsana, primary. First Sankarsana expands so many Narayanas. Practically you see in the Vaikuntha world, that many forms are there. Like Nrsimhadev has his own planet. Varahadev has their own planet. Vamandev has their own planet. So like that, the only difference is the Ayudha. Sankha, Chakra, Gada, Padma, the arrangement is different. Sankha, Chakra, Gada, Padma, then Chakra, Sankha, Gada, Padma. Like that, some difference is there. You can see in the first canto, Srimad Bhagavatam, in the cover page it is there. Sridhara, Madhusudana. It's just a different arrangement. So innumerable Narayanas are there. So each Narayan again expands into the second quadruple expansion. That is Vasudeva, Sankarsana, Pradyumna, Niruddha. And that second Sankarsana is called Mahavishnu. So from him comes from Garbhodaka Vishnu and Kshirodaka. This is the entire axis of the Vishnu Tattva, right? So in that, if you see, where is the Devatas? From the Garbhodaka Vishnu's navel, Brahmaji is born from the lotus flower, 14 planted system, and Brahmaji is born. And Brahma's created 11 Rudras, Shiva, from the forehead of Brahma. So like that, if you see all the demigods, everything, he is the Adi. That's why the word is Adi. Here, this word is also used in the beginning of this chapter, in the, I think, second verse. In the previous chapter, I think. Aham ādihi devanam. For all the demigods, I am the Adi. I am the Mool. I am the beginning. So you heard that not only the Brahma and Lord Shiva, also Vishnus. You saw? So Krishna is the origin of the Vishnus. 3 Vishnus, isn't it? You saw the axis. So like that. So in Brahma Samhita also, it is mentioned that the original candle is there, and then whatever next candle, these are all incarnation. Original candle is original, that is Krishna. Deeparchatam. So that slok is there. So this is also the this ādi-devaḥ. So it is also the sambandha gyan. It is described in the Chaturshloki of Srimad Bhagavatam. If you see the second canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, chapter 9, verse 33, 34, 35 and 6. So these 4 verses that says sambandha jnana, avideya jnana and prayojan jnana. The 33rd verse is sambandha jnana. I am just reading the sloka, kindly hear attentively. Aham evasam evagre nanyad yat sad asad param paschad aham jat etacha jo avasisyate so asme aham. So the aham means I. Krishna is telling, there Lord Brahma is describing to Narad Muni. So evasam means I existed. The Lord existed. Evagre. Evagre means, agre means before. Before the creation. It's very simple. This word is very simple. You can understand. Then nanyad. I am none anyad. I am not different from anybody. So I am not different from me. Who? Not different from me. Yat sad asad. Here sat means effect and asad means the cause. Cause and effect. Cause and effect. Okay. Then param means the transcendental. Then paschad. Paschad means after creation. That paschad. We say in a Sanskrit word. So after creation, what was there? Again aham. I was there. As different incarnations. You see? Krishna has so many incarnations. So before creation he was there. And after creation also Krishna is there. Then jad etacha, the only I exist. There is nobody else. But Krishna is telling, I only exist. This is Chatusloki Srimad Bhagavatam. And then yo avasisyate. So I remain after dissolution, after destruction, devastation. I only remain. So then he says, asya aham. So all these 3. Before creation he is there, I only exist. After creation I only exist. And after destruction also I only exist. You understood these 3 points? So that is the sambandha gyan. So there are various acharyas who have written their commentaries. So first Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami. He has given his commentary. This is called sambandha gyan. This is the relation between the jiva and the Lord. And then the same thing Bhaktivinoda Thakur says, simultaneously Krishna is telling, I am existing before the creation, also after the creation, and also after the dissolution. So this is called achintya bheda veda tattva. It is simultaneously yes or no, yes and no, existing, not existing. So then Jiva Goswami says it is the personal form. It indicates the Lord is a person. He is not an imperson. That is Jiva Goswami. And Srila Prabhupada also tells is the personal form. So there are 4 different commentaries. So everything it says, this is the explanation of ādi-devaḥ. That means everything is created from him, the Mahavishnu. So let us come to the second, you can see in the verse, ādi-devaḥ, puruṣaḥ purāṇa. Purāṇa puruṣaḥ. Purāṇa means oldest. Have you seen any beard of Krishna? He is so old. During the Mahabharata war, Krishna was how many years? 89 years. 125 years the total lifespan. But I am asking during Mahabharata Yuddha. He was almost 89, 90 years. So that time Krishna was looking like 16 years. Nava Yauvanam. Yauvanavastha. So actually this, but he is the puruṣaḥ means he is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Very simple. It's not difficult. But sometimes even demons are always bewildered. They are always in delusion. They cannot recognize Krishna. Oh, he is an ordinary boy. He is playing with this, cowhead boys. How can he be a supreme person? But even demigods, even the great intelligent person, who is the most intelligent person? Brahmaji. So in Brahma Vihan Leela, Brahmaji also get bewildered. So he saw Aghasur, which is such a powerful demon. He got delivered. His soul, it entered the Vaikuntha planet, not through the body of Krishna. It went to he could see the soul is entering the body, and then he realized this Aghasura is not an ordinary soul. He was a very powerful serpent. So then he was surprised. Oh, this 4-year boy can kill it. So Brahma, Krishna purposefully bewildered Lord Brahma. So like that, when he came and he saw Krishna sitting, there is a second time he got bewildered. First Aghasura, second time he saw that Krishna is sitting and he is asking, give me some laddu, and he is closing his eyes. And this Goalas, what they gave Krishna? A flower. A flower they are putting in skin. So Brahma is bewildered. He is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Isvara Parama Krishna, Satchidananda Vigraha, Anadir Adir Govinda, Sarva Karana Karanam, Govinda Madi puruṣaḥ Maham Tvam Bhajami. He is the same Govinda I am worshipping. How can he? He cannot be Govinda. So this Brahma committed an offense. So also he saw Krishna, some of the they ate half of their laddus. Oh, so nice laddu. Krishna, can you taste it? So they are giving their jhuta remnants to Krishna. This again Brahma got further bewildered. So like that, and then he saw Krishna is sitting here and he is taking. Then Madhumangal said, Krishna, Subal wants to tell you something. So Krishna is looking at Subal. 5 laddus Madhumangal grabbed and he started eating all these things. So all these events, if you go to Chamua, there's a nice pastime there. This Madhumangal is putting the yogurt in his mouth, and then he just slaps his face and everything falls in Krishna's face. So like that, so many interesting pastimes happen. So Brahma got bewildered. So even what to speak of a ordinary person. So, but Krishna, whatever it is, he is the puruṣaḥ. He is then, but he is always Nitya Yavana, Nitya Kishore. Radharani is Nitya Kishori, Krishna is Nitya Kishore. So like that, and the next thing is viśvasya param nidhānam. This is very important. Prabhupada says the nidhānam, Prabhupada says nidhānam means that everything, even the Brahman effulgence, rests on the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna. So how, obviously Brahman effulgence is nothing but the body ray of Krishna that everybody knows, Hiranyagarbha. So there is a verse in the 10th canto, chapter 12, verse number 11. It says, Itam satam brahma sukhanubhutya dasyam gatanam paradaivatena maya sritanam naradarakena sakam bijanuha krita punya punjaha. It's a very nice verse. It's there it is described how great is this cowherd boys. There I will read the translation, kindly hear it. It is said, there we get this reference. In this way, all the cowherd boys used to play with Krishna, who is the source of Brahman effulgence. Here the reference. For Jnanis, desiring to merge into this effulgence, who is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, for devotees who have accepted eternal servitorship and who for ordinary persons is but another ordinary child. The cowherd boys, having accumulated the results of pious activities for many lifetimes, were able to associate in this way with the Supreme Personality of Godhead. How can one explain their great fortune? So here we get the exact reference. There are many other places also. In Ishopanishad we will see towards the end, the 18th mantra, there are different prayers where the devotee is praying, please remove this effulgence from your body. I can see your face, I can see your body. So like that, so many places it is told actually. So, and this param nidhānam, nidhānam means refuge. Refuge means shelter. As let us go back to Mahabharata, where, before the Mahabharata war, both Arjuna and Duryodhana, they came to Krishna. So at that time Krishna was actually sleeping. He was sleeping, so they were waiting, both. So Duryodhana was very intelligent. He thought, he is not actually intelligent, he thought he is more intelligent. So he took a chair, armchair, and he was sitting next to Krishna's face. So he thought, once Krishna will get up, he will look at me. Then Arjuna, he started massaging Krishna's foot. Actually Krishna told before that, I will not decide tonight, because let me think, tomorrow morning I will give the decision, whom I will give what. Then Arjuna, he went back. Once Krishna slept, Arjuna, actually Krishna told, he was not fully asleep, he told both of them. Then Arjuna went back. Then again morning, Arjuna came back. But Duryodhana didn't leave the room. He was just sitting there. In case Krishna get up, Arjuna is not there, so I will take the first. So, but Krishna wanted, obviously, Arjuna to give the first benediction. So then, obviously, Arjuna came and again started massaging in the next morning. So obviously, when Krishna got up, he will see Arjuna. So he saw Arjuna. So he said, so Arjuna is because the condition was whomever I see first, I will give he is the first person to get the benefit. So then Duryodhana started shouting, what nonsense is going on? I was sitting the whole night, and this fellow, he went away, he slept in the other room and he came back again. You are telling he will get the first. So then Krishna said, don't be worried, don't shout, I will give you one more chance. So you decide Narayani Sena, which consists of all the Yaduvansis, the big stalwart fighters of the entire Yaduvansi. Practically they are immortal, you can say. So whether you want Narayani Sena or you want me. And then Duryodhana was rebuking Krishna. He was scolding. What I will do with a nihatha like you? You will not even hold a weapon. So I will take the Narayana Sena. So then Krishna understood. The Pandavas were so happy. Once Arjuna went back to the camp, they started celebrating. Oh, we got Krishna, we got Krishna. So that's the mood of a devotee. They want only Krishna. So obviously we know all these pastimes, how Bhisma, this one, while he wanted to break the promise of Krishna. So that you know, I am not going to detail. So Krishna took the wheel and he started to running towards Bhisma, and then Bhisma put down his weapon. He said, Krishna has broken your promise. So like that, many pastimes are there. So here we see the ultimate shelter, and Pandavas, they knew Krishna is the only shelter. He is the only refuge. So that is param nidhānam. This is an example in Mahabharata. So there are and one more thing, if Krishna is the shelter, if Krishna wants to kill somebody, can anybody save him? Rakhe Krishna mare Krishna rakhe ke? Hai ki nahi? All of us know. But who is one person whom Krishna wanted to kill him, but he could not kill him? Anybody can give the... Asyathama, actually, Asyathama was not... He is still alive, na? Asyathama, what they did, he took out the money from his head, then he was powerless. They made the... he is not the... Actually, Asyathama said because of Draupadi. Asyathama said not because of... Draupadi saved him because she said, if I am suffering, you beheaded my 5 children. So if your mother is still alive, if she... what will she will feel if you die? That was the main reason. Of course, there are other reasons. He was a Brahmana Putra, he was Guru Putra. So many reasons, there are 5-6 reasons in the first canto. It will come. So like that. Anybody? No. Prahlad. Maya Danava. Have you heard of Maya Danava? Maya Danava. He wanted, Krishna wanted to kill him. But Arjuna promised, Maya Danava, I will protect you under any cost. So who is greater? The devotee is greater or the Lord is greater? Whose shelter you will like to take? Will you take Krishna's shelter or you will take devotee's shelter? Devotee. Why? Devotee is more merciful. That's why, you see Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, that is why he came, same Krishna, he came as a devotee. Yes or no? Whatever like Krishna told, nobody could follow. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu made it easy. Jare dekha tare ka Krishna upadesh. And just chant Hare Krishna. So like that, we see Srila Prabhupada, he is also the most merciful. Well, is far more merciful than Krishna himself. So then, once Arjuna, he promised, so in Khipram bhavati dharmatma sasvatam nigacchati kanteya na pratijane kanteya namam bhakta pratijane namam bhakta pranasyati. So that is the promise. If Krishna may break his promise, it will never ever break the promise. So somehow, if we take a full shelter of a pure devotee, and if he prays for even once for us, we are through. We have a hope in our devotion. As a sadhaka, we will hope tomorrow maybe we will get saved. Yes or no? So always we should be more focused on the spiritual master, on the Shiksha Guru Diksha. That is more important. Krishna understanding is very difficult. What is Krishna's plan? What is your karma background is very complicated. So it is always better to take shelter and that is the refuge, and that is called as param nidhānam. This is the second, viśvasya param nidhānam. Then Krishna, he is also omnipresent, all pervading. That is the last one. tvayā tatam viśvam ananta-rūpa. Hey ananta-rūpa, you are all pervading. So all pervading nature, who can see the all pervading nature? Suppose I will say Krishna is here in this board, Krishna is there in this wall, he is there in the microphone. Can any of us realize it? We may theoretically say it is Krishna's energy, alright. But can we see Krishna here? So only a pure devotee can see, like Srila Prabhupada. Wherever he saw, and whatever things he saw, oh, this is Krishna, this can be utilized for Krishna. So pure devotees, there are uttam adhikaris, there are kanishta adhikaris, they can see Krishna only in the deities, only in the photographs, not outside that. Whereas the madhyama, they are little more advanced. So the problem with the kanishta adhikari is, they cannot see Krishna in the devotees. They don't know how to behave with the devotees, isn't it? As a Paramatma. They cannot realize Paramatma. But the Madhyamadhikari, they are Paramatma realized. But the Uttamadhikari, they are Bhagavan realized. They can see Krishna everywhere. Just like, you see, Prahlad Maharaj. He could see Bahir Nrsimha, Hrudaya Nrsimha. है कि नहीं? Ito Nrsimha, Parato Nrsimha. Jata jata jami tato Nrsimha. We sing every day. But have you thought about it? Are you seeing? So that is because this there are two types of covering. One covers the Jivatma and the other covers the Paramatma. That curtain, it's a curtain of the Mahamaya. So unless that curtain is removed, we can't see Paramatma. If you are Paramatma realized, practically you can see Paramatma and how Paramatma is talking to us, how he is relating to us. That is possible. It is there in Chaitanya Charitamrita, in the Antaranga, the internal regions of descent of Lord Chaitanya. In that text it is mentioned that these two things, if it is removed, then we can Paramatma realize. That means our mind is fully controlled. So then that is the position of and Srimati Radharani. Her name is Krishnamayi. Wherever she sees Krishna. There is nothing other than Krishna, isn't it? So her name is Krishnamayi, one of the 25 qualities. So that is the vision of a Uttamadhikari. Uttamadhikari, they are so, even Krishna does something apparently wrong, they will see is further good, isn't it? Like Krishna kills some demons, they get delivered, they get liberated. So many things are there. The last two things are there. Prabhupada says in the purport also, it is the vettāsi, vedyam cha, param cha dhāma. Dhāma, I said, it is the shelter. So that we discussed. So next is the so in the 15th chapter, 15th verse, sarvasya chaham hrudi sannivishta mattasmritir jnanam apahanam cha vedescha sarvair aham vedyam vedanta krit vedavid chaham. That is the thing, reference. So there Krishna says, I am the compiler of Veda, I am the knower of Veda. Through Veda you have to understand me. So all the Vedic literature to understand Krishna, isn't it? So that is why in the purport Prabhupada writes many things. He writes, he is the knower of everything. Krishna, he is Sarvagya. Through his Sambhit energy, there are three internal aspects, Sandhini, Sambhit and Alladini. So Radharani is the presiding deity for the Alladini. And for Sambhit, Krishna is the presiding deity. And for Sandhini, Balaram. So if through Krishna, the all cognitive, what are the energies which are working, Krishna can recognize. Through his this potencies, Sambhit potency. So that is how he is all knowable, all knowledgeable. And he is to be known. That is a saying, if whatever we read so many literature, we give so many class, but we can't, if you don't know Krishna, what is the use? After all, it's a use, failure in our life. And he is the object of knowledge. And he is the, Prabhupada says, he is the end of knowledge. Knowledge has any end, he is the end of all knowledge. So that is also Krishna. So whatever, like we remember, this is going on in the English Srimad Bhagavatam section. Krishna met the Brajavasis in Kurukshetra, right? So so many events are happening. Krishna with Jaduvansis, with 16,108 wives, he came with all his soldiers, everybody. So what is the central point? They are meeting with each other, the Jaduvansis. He meets so many kings, then he meets Vasudev. Vasudev meets Nanda Maharaj. Then Krishna meets Jasoda Nanda Baba. Then finally he meets the gopis. this current section which is going towards the end. So there it is mentioned whatever things are happening, the central discussion was Krishna. So this is what it says here. So unless Krishna is the center, so there is no point. So there are so many other examples. Time is up, so I'll stick to the time, 7 o'clock. So today we discussed the various 7 aspects why Arjuna is so much Arjuna's glorification of the Vishwarupa, or the Virat Rupa, and how he got enamored, he got so much impressed that he started paying repeated obeisances, and he wanted to apologize for his mistakes. Then he wanted to see the original form, 200 form, where because with the 200 form or the 400 form, not 400, 200 exactly, Prabhupada writes, there can be loving exchanges. With Vishwarupa there cannot be any loving exchange. That is another reason why Arjuna don't want to see the Vishwarupa. So it is imaginary, it's a temporary form. So like that, and we saw how Krishna is the supreme refuge, nidhānam, and we also saw how he is the ultimate goal of all knowledge, how he is to be known, how he is the knower of everything, and finally how he is all pervading. So basically this text says the all pervadingness. So tomorrow onwards you will see the 39th verse onwards, you will hear how Arjuna is seeing all the different demigods. He sees Indradev, Vayudev, Chandradev. Practically he saw each and every demigods, how they are paying their homage, all the sages, everything. So this is in short about the essence of today's verse. हरे कृष्ण। ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भगवद गीता की जय। उपस्थित समस्त भक्त वृंद की जय। निताय गौर सीतानाथ प्रेमानंदे। हरि हरि बोल।